Good Christmas Eve 2020, ladies and gentlemen, from my home base here in near Llano, Texas, an ungated community called an RV park. I'm still alive in my 2021 Casita Four Winds 22E. Nice setup for me. In Technicolor. This is in Technicolor. Y'all remember that? Anyway, this is about 140 square feet, I guess, of living area. Much nicer. 7-foot ceilings and all that stuff. Much nicer than the Casita for me right now. Been a long time full-time RVer, 25 years or so, a long time. And today, ladies and gentlemen, surprisingly enough, is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Why not? You're in charge of it. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. Make it a good one. And what else can I tell you? Today, you're going to get another dose of Class C for the noon video. I did a couple of videos while I was out in it. And yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, one thing good about going to the grocery store in a Class C in your home, so to speak, is you just handle your groceries basically one time. Instead of, taking them out of the cart and putting them in your car, driving home, taking them out of the car and putting them in your home, you just take them out of the cart and put them in your house. And when you get through 5 minutes later, all your stuff's put away and you're ready to go. Pretty neat, huh? So, what else can I tell you? That's the noon stuff. And then, hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
In Llano right now, it's 32 degrees.
32 with a high of 58. Not too bad. Sunshiny all day. Pretty nice. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 34 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 27.
34.49 and a 20% chance of rain. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The current temperature in Butte is 3 degrees.
3.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -4.
Well, it's 3 with a high of 37. And then back to 3 again, I guess. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 13 degrees.
That's the high. With a low of 3, with a 10% chance of icebergs. Anyway, this is all my gang back here, as you know. And those are real bananas up there. So, yeah. And, yeah, but the crazy thing about those bananas... I didn't look at them very close, and they're mashed right here at the bottom. So I'm only getting about a half a banana out of each one. They're kind of funny looking at the bottom. Looks like something mashed on them. But anyway, what else? Oh, we got to do the joke. Hey, Google, make us laugh. Oh, now it's restarting. We'll have to get the joke somewhere else. Just so happens I have a backup joke machine. Tell me a joke.
What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish.
Oh, oh, very, very funny. Tune a fish. Love it. Oh, a quote button. Let's do that thing. Quote button. Remember this? I do. Okay, here we go. The speaker's right here.
If 2 wrongs don't make a right, try 3. Lawrence J. Peter.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I guess that's cute. But anyway, yeah, you get another dose of Class C at noon. And so we did the joke and the other stuff. And moving right along here to Conrad G. on the Shakedown Drive. Conrad G says, Treasures of Sierra Madre, one of my favorite movies, directed by John Huston. He got his father to play the part of the old man in that movie. What many people don't know is that his father was Walter Huston, a big star on Broadway, and then went on to Hollywood in the early 30s as a leading man. Okay, well that's good. Because, yeah, it was a great movie. If you want to watch a good old movie, John Huston had to beg his father to play the role as the old man, for which he won an Oscar for the Best Supporting Actor. Very good information. Conrad G. Darlene Huth. Ha ha. Xmas. Yeah, in Kennedy, Texas in the 50s, they didn't think that was cute. Jack in Florida. Keep the truck if you need to run to the store or do the laundry. go on a date, etc. Well, I'm afraid I'm not a dater, but yeah, I'll probably hang on to it. It's so what it is. Darlene Huth, Merry Christmas, hometown Christmas. You got it, babe. Scotty Thompson's got 3 here. Scotty Thompson is the mass bowler in Wisconsin. Says, do you watch movies still? Yeah, I do every now and then when I find one worth watching. Cool comment call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty. Beer Views, that's the person's name on comment call. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Rusty. Hope you have a good one. Well, I do too. I'm working on it. It's up to me. Well, it's up to me in everything I control or have control over. There's a lot of things I don't. Am Blades, Merry Christmas, Rusty. I'm catching up on your vids while my turkey breast is cooking. The dressing is already done. Wish I could send you some. That's all right. You just hang on to it, honey, because you send dressing in the mail, it'd probably be lethal by the time it got here. But thank you. It says, isn't your email rusty78609@yahoo.com? Yeah, it's rusty78609@yahoo.com. It's correct. Thank you. J.P. Merrick. Thank goodness he chose mobile, not the cabin, but the cabin would have been fine because Rusty makes things interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd have made it work, sure. J.P. Merrick, he's got 3 here. See Less Man, Alter Ego, Trike Man is fun to watch. Okay. J.P. Merrick, a great shot of the RV. Yeah, it was a pretty day, man. Good day to do videos. Driving anyway. This is on the shakedown stuff. Robin Goldsmith. Advice. Instant Pot is in a bad spot in my Class C. Put a cast iron skillet in the upper bunk area. Forgot about it being there until I stopped one day, and it flew by my head. Well, mine is in a position it can't move. The ladder is up there, and you got steps on the ladder about this far apart, and I've got it in between 2 steps along with the bucket of honor, so it ain't going anywhere. It hadn't moved yet. Mark Bahek, thank you though. If you get a decent alignment, it should be easier for you to nibble on a few chocolate almonds and drink your tea without being so mindful of the rig not going straight when you take your hands off the wheel for a few seconds. Like nothing like look ma no hands type driving on a smooth, well-constructed piece of roadway. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, that's true. Tom Fowler, nice ride along, Rusty. The Class C is looking good. Yeah, it is, babe. Yeah, we got it going here. I got my breakfast ready right there. I've got my Kosori, that thing I use to boil water, and I got my 40-inch TV up there. I've got it on a what do they call it? A Google Chromecast. Is that what it's called? It's called a Google Cast. It's got that little dongle thing you just plug into the HDMI port and then hook it to your Wi-Fi thing. And I did that, and it's got great screensaver. Right now it shows a little village in the mountains by a lake. So no, it's handy, and I cast. The only thing I use is YouTube. That's it. No, I don't have the antenna hooked up at all. And won't. Anyway, thank you, Tom. Rabbi, she's a beauty, Rusty. Thank you. Liz Childers, did you get the tires balanced? Nope, not yet. Don't think they need that. Tony, 1955. I may. I don't know. We'll see when I get the wheel alignment done. We'll see. Tony, 1955. I want you to know this was a fun video. Watching you have so much fun was fun to watch. Be safe, have fun, and I will be watching. Well, good for you, Tony. Thank you very much. This is Barbara Smith on the Class C shakedown. Hi, Rusty. Great little road trip to the grocery store. I didn't hear any rattling. It's amazing that you can't see the overhang. Yeah, it is. I've been to several stoplights, red lights, and yeah, it hadn't bothered me a bit. So that's good. And it's also the good thing about having the width and the overhang like that is on a sunny day, bright sunshiny day, you're all shaded in the cab area when you're driving. It's kind of a plus. Yeah. Barbara Smith, yeah, great little road trip to the grocery. I didn't hear any rattling. It's amazing that you can't see the overhang. The sound was very good. Safe travels to Victoria. Will you be boondocking? No. I'm going to go to a little RV park somewhere. Uber girl Barbara, Make sure folks get a look at your rig so they don't switch lanes willy-nilly thinking you're a Volkswagen Bug. Not, Barb. Thank you. Same person. This is Uber Girl Barbara. Things are looking good behind the hood, one day at a time. Great job on maintenance focus. Barb Sack. Okay, thank you. Sam G. Cool rig there. If you're going to be nervous driving that, if you are gonna be nervous driving that just down the road to grocery store, hang on to your truck. Don't worry about gas on the RV. They are bad on gas, no way around it. Who cares? Enjoy it. I will. That's what I plan to do. No, it's easy to drive. I mean, it is. I have no problem driving it at all in traffic or anything. No, believe me, it's a small RV. Gene Ward, as my folks used to say, you're in tall cotton. Yep. We grew cotton when I was a kid, and we had some tall cotton every now and then. I had to pick it by hand. First you picked it, you pulled the cotton out of the bowl, and then you pulled it. That's when you pulled the whole bowl off, and then later on the cotton stripping machines came in, and then the cotton pickers, and yeah, that ended everything. Ralph Jerome, I have the same engine in my Silverado pickup, and the oil pressure of 40 pounds is normal. Yeah, well, you know what it was. I found out. I went up a little hill, and the RPMs went up a little bit, and it went up over about 42, 44. So yeah, it's fine. And I checked the oil, so it's okay. Jim Boer's got 3. Have you thought about a curtain? No, I don't need that. I don't need it now. Did you notice the over? No, I didn't notice the overhang while driving at all. Nice ride, not any different than riding it in the truck. Not really, not for me. It just seems it's okay. That's why, we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I get really comfortable with this thing, who knows what I'm going to do. Linda Bishop, reindeer antlers, Rusty. Reindeer antlers. Do reindeer have antlers? Yeah, reindeer have antlers. Yeah, goats have horns. Yeah, if they fall off their antlers, they fall off and they regrow them every year. That's amazing to me. Pilot Diana. Okay. Hey, Rusty, I have a Thor Chateau, and it's almost just like yours. I wanted to tell you that our tail lights are exactly the same. Well, now that makes my day to know our tail lights are the same. Woohoo! We got the same tail lights. Oh, anyway, one of my bulbs went out, and I had a heck of a time getting the lens off. The screws were rusted, and water got behind it under the wood. The wall was dry, but you could see the wet stain, so I coated it with silicone, replaced the bulb, replaced the lens, and then put a silicone bead around the taillight so no water could get in again. Hope this is a good heads up for you. Well, I'll check that today. Thank you, Pilot Diana. Okay. Julio Herr. Hey, Rusty. It's on the new Class C. Inside the mystery jar that hinges should be, well, they sent it to me from Thor. I got it yesterday. The only problem is you can't get the screws that it's supposed to hook to are not lined up with the holes in the plastic piece that they sent me. And you got to take the whole drawer apart to get it in there. So I'm just going to leave it out for now. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I give Thor manufacturing credit. I got a hold of customer service. They said they'd reimburse me for the satellite radio I bought and then send me that plastic thing. I got the plastic thing. I haven't got the reimbursement yet, but they said they'd send me a check. And then they're going to reimburse me for the alignment. So I'd have no complaints, guys. Philip Vaught, Rusty, I have to admit, that is really a sharp-looking rig. It is. It looks good. It rides good. I mean, it's the basic model. I mean, it's got the most basic Chevy chassis they could possibly make, the cheapest radio that they could find in the entire world. But the good thing is, for me, all the controls, like for the air conditioner, the vent fan, and all the stuff, very simple, just little knobs. Okay, I love that. Simplicity is my thing. And the speedometer, that area, you got gauges. You know what I mean? That's fine with me, guys. This is Harold Welson, and he says, my Class A, the heater and AC in the chassis unit works fine for 2 people heating and cooling, but if 4 or 5 are traveling and it is real hot, I sometimes turn on the generator and run the overhead AC. Well, there's not going to be 4 or 5 in here unless I don't know it. No, we're going to be fine. Anthony F. on the Class C, nice video, but that's going to be costing you a fortune. Joy riding around town at 9 miles a gallon. Just be sure there are plenty of gas stations on the route you're taking. Well, actually, it's got a 50-gallon tank, so I've got the same range that I had with the Ram pulling the casita. Okay, and so we're not. There's no problem with that. Just going to be a little. Yeah, I know it's going to be more. I'm going to use more gas, but hell, you know, since I've been here in this RV park, my gas bill just using the Ram pickup has gone from $140 or $120 a month to $40. Why? Because I don't go anywhere anymore. I don't need to. You know, over when I was at my home base near Kingsland, you know, I'd get up and there's nothing to do right there, so I'd go drive over to Walmart and in Marble Falls to go walking and stuff. And I don't do that here. But anyway, I'm fine, guys. Patrick Hagens, I drove trucks over the road. I think almost all vehicles get best MP at 65. I don't know. I've been driving 55 to 60. I'm getting about 9.2 overall right now, and I haven't changed it since I left the dealership. I started off, it was at 8 because the guy that drove it down to the dealership probably drove 75 because he was getting paid to get, you know, by the mile probably. But anyway, you know, we're at 9.2 and climbing. Jeff Swinney, Merry Christmas. Towboaters play the sun game also. We don't have sun visors, but we do have window tinting that we pull down. Yeah, because the sun game, that's what it is. You know, you start going into the east early in the morning and watching the sun rise. It's cute, but on a clear day, it'll blind you. Anyway, where are we at here? Patty cake, how about that on the Class C? You are a joy to listen to. Glad you're a happy camper. Well, I am a happy camper. Yeah, here's somebody sent me this right here, and it says, it looks like a casita in a way. It says happy camper. It's a little mug. It's a kind of a ceramic thing. Yeah, and they sent me some other stuff too. They sent me this thing right here. It says home is where you park it. And then Rusty 78609. All kinds of stuff. But I got too much stuff, guys. Don't send me any more. I'll throw it in the trash. I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean to sound like a grouch, but I just don't have any place for it, guys. And I don't need it. Yeah. Long sleeve shirts will work. All cotton. Patty cake, you are. Oh, I read that. James Hayworth, Rusty, miss your driving videos around the small towns. We'll get to that. We may do some we're going to do a driving video today, and then I might do a triking video for Christmas Day, and this evening, if I remember, I might do a little fireside chat because it's going to be cold this evening. We'll see. James Hayworth. Oh, I read that. James Jackson, you are the king of the road. Yeah, there's a good song about that. Anyway, we'll do a few more here. Taz Mod, good morning, Taz. Says, yes, you are required to wear antlers or horns on your head while wearing your mask. Nice video. Oh, yeah, and also put horns on the hood of your car. That'll do it. And I've seen people with all kind of stuff on their cars, and that's fine. If they want to do that, I have absolutely no problem. It's just, from my perspective, it looks a little strange to see a woman wearing horns. Plain air, it's Christmas time. He says it's Xmas, reindeer everywhere. Yeah, I hear you. Charlie Horse, that C seems like a lot of work. The Rusty playbook book never gets old. Can't wait for your next move. The Class C, of course, you know, I've worked a little bit getting it organized and making it a home. But no, it's fine. It's just like any RV I've ever had. From the cab back, it's identical. Deb Bushman, I really like the Rusty YouTube sticker. Clever idea. Yeah, somebody sent me that, and what I like about it is it's kind of it adds a touch of class. You know what I mean? It's not all over the RV like a disease. It's just it's like some people will have one cute little tattoo, you know, somewhere, one little one's cute one, and then some of them will look, you know, like they came from the islands. But that's their choice. It's their skin. They can do whatever the hell they want to. You know, actually, I can't remember. I think it's New Zealand. The native people there, the Aborigines, they cover their whole body. But it's the history of their family and stuff. It's a story on their body. Deb Bushman, I really like the Rusty YouTube sticker. Okay, sorry about that. I read it again. I'm good this morning, aren't I? Phil Kapling, good to see you. So happy driving your new rig down the road. Have a very Merry Christmas. You too, Phil. Keeb, You should invest in a windshield tinted eyebrow to cut the sun. No, we don't have to. I've got an overhang that cuts all that out, Keeb. Thanks. James Indrohovic. Everything looks good. You're an inspiration for everyone. I wish I could follow my dreams like you, but I got health issues. Well, get over them and get going, babe. Anyway, we'll do 3 or 4 more here and then we'll shut her down. Merry Christmas, so. Tony Desson. Rusty, your information on the Class C is invaluable. I'm thinking about getting one myself. So hearing you talk about yours helps me evaluate what direction I need to go in. It will definitely be a Class C for me. Your information helps a lot. Thanks again. Keep it coming. Yeah, well, you know, everybody's got to do what they got to do. You know, it's just for me, having been coming from a travel trailer to this at my age now, it works fine. Barb Schubert on the Casita. Something that said, or any RV with wet bath. Discontinued by manufacturer. Looks great though. What do you mean? The Casita doesn't have a wet bath anymore? What do they have? Don't know about that one. Paul Harrington, great stuff. Since your son has the Casita, will you camp together sometimes? Probably. Yeah, our paths will cross. Retirement Living's got a couple here, and then Sin Wyman will be last up. Retirement Living from Florida, I can't wait for your first maiden voyage with your camper. Well, you just got it yesterday. Retirement Living from Florida, love your new YouTube sticker. Yeah, it is cute. Sin Wyman, nice and smooth, baby, you got it. I always say last one and then I never do it. LJ Floyd, could you try changing the direction of the trike? Have the basket on the other end. Your front tire is sideways and it would not block the tag. Well, actually, the tag's not blocked anyway. I mean, if you're coming directly from behind the RV, you can see that tag clearly. I checked it. I mean, I walked behind and looked. But anyway, having said that, guys, from Central Texas, Llano, in an ungated community, this is Rusty 78609 wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that stuff. And enjoy the day, guys. It's your choice. Thumbs up. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. And there's Rusty's Ranger, the old drill sergeant. But anyway, yeah, buy anything you want. If you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. You just go to Amazon, click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want, and Amazon takes care of me. Pretty simple. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the only real way to lose weight is eat less. That's it. And then what else? Stretch. Oh, take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. I'm not kidding you. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Well, because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer because of that, longer, healthier, because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which are all your thoughts, everything. So put in good ingredients. Use your titanium cranium to keep out the negativity. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Read it. If you have to get it, you'll get the same lie, just a little different flavor. And then what else? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, at ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, and aloha until the noon video today, which will be more on the Class C driving, which y'all will, it's a different drive. You'll love it. Anyway, anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye.